Hello, good evening, Professor Bojkovic and Professor Katehakis. It's here with us at Lisbon. We would like to ask you some few questions with regards to the conference. Professor Bojkovic, would you like to tell us some of your impressions for the event?
Yes, of course. I should like to point out at first that today people have more position to be connected and more mobile devices than ever. So there are more possibility to stay in touch, and this is one very important thing. Starting from this fact, it is a pleasure to visit the conference and to introduce the papers to this conference. In bringing to the participants to the event, the aim is to present directions on a challenging subject with theoretical and practical roots.
Thank you for your for the answer. We would like to have some more questions, if it's possible.
Yes.
I would like to ask you, what do you think on the participation of in the conference? And are they basically? Do you think that the participation in the session is adequate?
Yes, I think it is. It is adequate. As for the participants in the sessions, it depends mainly on the topics, session topics, titles and contents. Anyway, the session participants in most cases is equivalent and satisfactory.
Right. How about the quality of the presentation?
The quality of the presentation is, in my opinion, is satisfactory. It could be improved.
Right.
In particular, conference session can be improved by inviting big names from academia and industry worldwide, just to give keynote, plenary, invited speech, tutorials, and I think they will come to the conference with pleasure, because Wseas conferences are very renowned now all over the world, I should say.
Okay. Professor Bojkovic, since when have you been attending Wseas conferences?
Well, I should say the Wseas conferences has a long history with the proceedings in ISI and Scopus. As for me, I have been attending Wseas conference since the very beginning. I remember, for example, Athens in 1999, and first of all, I was invited speaker. After that, I had the opportunity to give some keynote and please plenary speaker. Finally, I should like to point out, to remember here, that my Wseas activities are presented in the book Recent Research Results and Activities of Zoran Bojkovic. It was after 10 years of my collaboration with the Wseas. And this book was published by Wseas Press and also North Atlantic Union, and edited by Professor Nikos Mastorakis. Selected papers were published in Wseas Proceedings, Wseas Transactions, and also in North Atlantic Union conferences and journals.
Right, so I believe that you're really proud to join our conferences in the past. I mean, you're so long with Wseas. Yes,
I'm really proud. Yes, you are right. Especially because the organizational aspects of the conference are very good. I'm impressed with, and special thanks go to Professor Nikos Mastorakis for his permanent support of the conferences, and also to the staff of Professor Nikos Mastorakis. Here I should like you, Raina Moskova, which is also a very well-known name, in our conferences.
Thank you very much for that. And do you think that you will be happy to be as an invited speaker to our future conferences?
Yes, of course, with pleasure. I would like to be invited speaker together with my students and my collaborative people. We are working now together with some research work, which are topics which are very interesting in my opinion, for WSA topics.
Right. Professor Bojkovic, do you yourself review some articles in WCS conferences or journals?
Yes, of course. It was a pleasure for me, and it is a pleasure for me to be reviewer to WSAS conferences and also WSAS journals. For example, I should like to mention one WSAS journal transaction on systems. I was editor together with Professor Neri from Italy.
Right.
And we had very nice papers,
right,
in this special issue, and in other WSAS transactions.
What is your impression about the journals, the eyesight journals that we're in collaboration with?
As for this, I should like to mention that the quality is very good, but one thing we have to do with WSAS journals to try to become standard member of the Science Citation Index list and Science Citation Index journals. So it is one imperative for all of us, and I'm sure we will succeed.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference here in Lisbon. So we hope you have a good time till the end.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
All right.
Thank you
very much. Here with us is also Professor Katehakis. We would like to ask almost the same questions to Professor Katehakis, and we would like to know how exactly you find the event here in Lisbon. How you know that WCS is a non-profitable society with the members and officers and the president that is elected every 3 years. And we just want to have your impression on the event this time.
Yes, I'm very glad to be here. I met Nikos Mastorakis in a conference in Agios Nikolaos in the mid-2000s, and I was very happy with the conference at that time, so I decided to, whenever have a chance, to come back to WCAS conferences. I also edited proceedings with him of a Tenerife conference on privacy and security, and I have been happy with the review process, the efficiency of the review process, and where I have participated.
Right.
And it's a pleasure to be a member of WSAS.
Right. What do you think? What is your impression about the eyesight journals? You know, that we are in collaboration with such kind of journals, as well as the WCs and noun journals.
I don't have enough information about the new journals, the eyesight journals.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I enjoy reading always the proceedings of WSAS journals. I know they're very highly, the conferences are highly selective, and
right.
that shows in the content of the...
Are you yourself a reviewer? Are you reviewing any articles?
Yes, I have.
For conferences and journals?
Uh-huh.
How do you find the review process? Do you feel that this is a very efficient one,
It's an efficient one, and I have been associate editors in very leading journals like Math of Operations Research, Journals of Operations Research. So I think the Wseas reviewing process is rigorous and efficient.
Right. And the presentations here at the event here in Lisbon, how do you find them? I mean, do you find
actually,
it...
they are as good, if better, than other conferences. I like the fact that the duration for the regular contributor talks is 20 minutes.
Right.
So speakers have time to present. Some other conferences, the duration is shorter.
Right. So I guess you enjoy the presentations of the sessions.
Yes.
Will you decide to be an invited speaker one day with us? Do you think that you would like to join us? With
Sure. I hope I can make it to Athens November 28th, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, okay. We'll keep that in mind too. Well, thank you very much for both of you for your time, and hope to see you soon again in some of our events.
Also, congratulations to you for your hard work.
Thank you.
I was really impressed. You have been everywhere all the time.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and wish you have a pleasant evening during the gala dinner this night.
Thank you.
So we hope to see you again. Thank you.